Hi there. We're going to take a look at lesson 1, the final assignment, which is a polar coordination exercise. So I'm going to share the screen, go to AutoCAD. Okay, here's the exercise. Polar coordinate exercise. Draw in AutoCAD using polar coordinates only. Now, if you look at page 66 in your textbook, polar coordinates have a very specific way of being laid out. So we'll do a quick review of those, okay? So I'm just gonna pan over a little bit. And I move my command line over here so that you can see them, everything together. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in just a smidge, move over. Now there are 3 types of coordinates which we've reviewed with the exercises that you just finished. Absolute coordinates, which are X and Y, starting out measured from 0, 0. There are relative coordinates, which are measured from the previous place that you were using the @ symbol in front of the X, comma, Y. And then polar coordinates, which also use the @ symbol with a length and then an angle. So I'll show you what I mean by that. Let's pull this over a little bit, make this a little smaller, so we can see it all on one screen. Okay, I'm going to use the line command up here. Now you can click the line icon, or on the command line, you can type line or just L. And the command line will ask you to specify the first point. Now notice on the assignment, the first number you see is an absolute location, 3, 2. So I don't have to pick that point with my mouse. I just have to type 3, 2. And you can see that as soon as I hit enter, it starts at 3, 2. Now I'm going to start adding in each of my points using polar coordinates. So I start with the @ symbol. And you'll see here the distance is 3.25. And then you put the less than symbol, which is for angle, and that's 0, 0 direct, 0 pointing to the east coast. Enter. And that's that one. Now this next one, 3.04 at an angle, all I tell you is that it's 117 degrees less than the west coast, which is 180 degrees. So that number, 180 minus 117 is 67. So I again type @ now I type in the number 3.04 less than 67 degrees. Now the next number is 250, so @ 2.50 less than, I'm going 180 degrees. Now I'm going to go @ 1.20 less than, straight down is 270 degrees, @ 2.60 less than, again 180 degrees. And now it doesn't tell me, or the assignment doesn't tell me what this last distance is. But if you remember, when you're running the line command, there are 2 options: undo, which undoes the last step, and close. And close closes the loop and ends the command. You can initiate the close by clicking on the word close or typing whatever letter is capitalized. So C, enter. And there it is. And here you can see in the command line command. First point is at 3.2. Next point is that @ symbol 3.25 less than 0. Then my next point, my next point, my next point, my next point, my last point is C. Now I'm going to do the next one. Let me pull this up a little bit. Now this starts at 4.3, which is going to overlap this one. So I'm going to use the move command just to move this up and out of the way, straight up. Okay, start with the line command again. Give it that absolute starting point, 4, 3. Now it tells me 21 degrees down, 4.27. So I say at 4.27 less than, I don't want to do the math, so I just type in negative or minus 21 degrees. Then I'm going to do at 3.04 less than 9 degrees less than straight up. So that's 81 degrees. Then I'm going to go 2.5 at 2.5 less than 180 at 1.30 less than 90 straight up. It's going a little high, so I'm going to pan down a little bit. At 1.20 less than, again, 180 degrees, and then C for close. That's all there is to it. So you could see, again, each of the steps, the line command over here, then my first absolute coordinates, then each of my polar relative coordinates in turn, then at sign, a distance, and angle. At sign, distance, angle. At sign, distance, angle, all the way down until I type C to close the loop. Save your work, and then email it to me.